up, guys? Today I want to talk about a concept called reciprocal inhibition. Okay, this is a neuromuscular concept it's not real complicated, and if used properly, it can really assist in reprogramming the muscles surrounding all your joints to do what they were designed to do, and also help enhance the effectiveness of your stretching techniques and a variety of other things. So reciprocal inhibition simply means that when you contract a muscle group on one side of the joint, the opposing muscle group should be inhibited to some extent or relaxed to some extent to allow that other muscle to work and move the joint. For example, if I want to contract my bicep and create flexion, when that bicep fires, the opposing muscle group on the opposite side, meaning our triceps in this scenario, need to be inhibited to some extent to allow the elbow flexion to happen. Okay? If both sides of the joint are being activated evenly at the same time, we wouldn't be able to move our elbow. So this is one of the neuromuscular imbalances that gets created sometimes because of poor movement patterns or just lack of movement, poor postural positions, injuries, things like that. So today, specifically, I'm going to show you one stretch that goes after the hip joint that I think could help a lot of people. Okay? So to begin, we're going to do something called the couch stretch. They call it the couch stretch because it's something you can do at home if you have a couch to lean up against. But otherwise, you can use any platform that's very close to the height of your knee to your foot. Okay? So begin by placing your knee on the floor, okay, and your top of your foot on your platform or your couch. And I want to specifically point out that I'm loading my knee above the kneecap, okay? I'm putting most of the load into my femur, which is this big, long bone in my upper thigh, okay? I'm not placing my kneecap directly under pressure and then going back into flexion like that. So we're loading above the kneecap into the femur, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to work a stretch that's going to work through the anterior, the front compartment of our hip. Okay, this is going to really help with all of the tissues feeding down into the knee, making sure there's enough slack in the system, helping the tissues to slide and glide like they should. All right, now what we need to do first, if we want to lengthen this side of the joint, we need to activate this side of the joint. The other big advantage to using this reciprocal inhibition in your mobilization techniques is that you're helping to reprogram your neuromuscular system to fire the way it should. Because when we go into hip extension, for example, when I push off to run or jump, when I go into hip extension, I need to activate my glute and relax the opposing muscle group. Okay? Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get through my full range of motion. I'm going to get cut off. All right, I'm going to lose performance. I'm going to create imbalances. Okay, so we're helping to reprogram the body to know that when I fire my glute, I want to be able to lengthen this front compartment here. Okay, we're reprogramming everything. So what we're going to do is get in a position where my spine is nice and long and straight, and we're going to begin by squeezing our butt hard. We're going to activate this glute. Okay, activate the glute. All right, brace your belly nice and tight. All right, I'm bracing my belly so that when I go up into my upward position and I'm in hip extension, okay, my pelvis does not move. So if I brace my belly, if I brace my glute and I let my belly stay lax and I come up, all right, I get into this excessively extended position into my lower lumbar spine, okay? It's not going to feel good on your back. Your hip's not going to be in the right position. All right, we're not giving good positive input into the system, okay? So we're going to squeeze the glute, squeeze the belly, take a big deep breath in. Okay, own this position into hip extension. Feel tension right here. Blow it out. Tight, tight, tight. Blow it out. Good, relax. All right, we're going to do 5 reps. All right, squeeze the butt, squeeze the belly. Big deep breath in, up into that position. Own it. Breathe out. Good. Still engaged. Relax. Okay? All right, so I'm increasing the stretch on this side. All right, I'm reprogramming that neuromuscular system to fire the glute and lengthen the hip flexors. All right, squeeze the butt, squeeze the belly. Up. Hold it tight, blow it out, good, and relax, okay? All right, getting yourself about 5 reps, okay, maybe a couple sets, that should be sufficient, but in order to create change, all right, and the structure of the tissue in order to create change in the brain to muscle communication, that neuromuscular system. This is something that needs to be done every day for a period of time to create change. Okay, it's not like lifting weights, okay, where you can, you know, blow out your biceps on Monday and wait till Thursday to do it again because they need to rest. Okay, this is real low intensity stuff, real low grade loads. So you should be able to, and you should do this every day to create some change.